Hey friends, how are you doing? Thanks for joining my live stream. Where's my chat? There's a chat. Hi. All right. So another Thursday, another live stream. Thank you for everybody who took part in the challenge. By the way, completely new. I have promised it for the last weeks, but now I've actually done it. Is that you can support me now on YouTube directly with this kind of memberships. Also, my screen is now, you can see, ooh, yeah, I can go almost full width because I rotated my studio by 90 degrees, so I have more space now behind me. Let me post a link for, wait a second. Memberships, there we go. Let's post this. Boom, you can check this out if you want to. Hi, Leo from Holland. Hi, Roland from Utah. Okay. So for everybody who's joining now live and who is watching this afterwards, just to explain what the membership is. So my videos will, of course, be for free on YouTube always. Don't worry about that. It's only like a way to support my channel, and in return you get like a icon next to your name in the live stream chat, and also some smileys you can use, including my cats, Lolo and Pelusa. Although Pelusa will come shortly because I have to have at least 2 members to have one more smiley, if that makes sense. Like there is kind of limitation by YouTube. The more supporters you have, the more kind of things you can give them. Also, by the way, I thought maybe as a welcome gift, everybody who joins my channel today during the live stream will get, how can I say, 100% discount for a Pro Pack. So you get a Pro Pack for free of your choice. I think I can see a list of the members. So I can send you the code. I have to figure that out, but we will make that work. Don't worry about that. Okay, pretty cool. Good. So yeah, because the reason, by the way, to clarify the reason also why do I do that? By the way, is my sound on? Yes, my sound is on. So some people, a lot of people have asked me, hey, I want to support your channel, but I don't know what Patreon is. I don't want to make an extra account. It's kind of complicated and confusing. Why not do it on YouTube? And YouTube gave me the opportunity to make these kind of memberships. It's the same as Patreon, but it's right on YouTube. So yeah, it's just easier, you know, and you don't have to have a new account. You don't have to go to another page that you might not trust, Patreon in that case. So although Patreon is completely trustworthy, I'm not saying it's a bad page. It's just for some people, they don't want to have an extra account, which I completely can understand. So now you can do it right on YouTube, just to explain that. All right, so that's that. Okay. Right. Okay, what else? There's not so many. Is my chat broken maybe? Because I don't see. Oh, first of all, did I turn the chat off here? Oh, no, there we have it. Okay, cool. All right, because I'm not seeing any more chat messages right now. Is my stream not live anymore? Hello? No, it seems to be live. Good connection. Is today not Thursday? Maybe I'm going crazy. No, it's Thursday. Interesting. All right, let's keep on. Let's keep on doing. My giant cap is back. Cup, sorry, not cap. Why was this match just retracted? Okay. Hi, Elma from Dortmund. How are you doing? Hi, DV from Colorado. Thanks for joining. Alive and kicking. Very good. Hi, Maurizio. Thanks for joining. Let me see that message. What was that? Oh, you retracted. Okay. Good. That's your choice. I thought my chat bot is doing something strange, but that's not the case. Whew. Okay. Yeah. So, right. What else? Oh, where did I put that? I didn't prepare that. 1 second. Like you have seen my preview photo with the little ball, this kind of earth effect, and I want to show you. 1 second. I didn't. Where did I put that? Okay. Okay, sorry. So I didn't prepare that completely. I have this little camera now that can do 360 photos. I think I showed you last time, but I want to show you a little bit in this live stream, what it can do, what you can do with that if you want to. And I want to use it also to explore things with that kind of camera. So yeah, it's like a 360 camera. It can take 360 photos and videos, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, I want to experiment with that. Good. All right. Where's the chat? Autospell. Ah, okay, with Autospell. I see. Yeah. Hi, Evie Tonic. Thanks for joining. What are we learning today? Well, we have to see. So I'm giving feedback on the challenge of this week, which was putting a photo into a laptop screen in perspective and also put some ambient light on that and ideally a reflection. Some people didn't put a reflection and some people took a photo as a reflection. So we have to see how good that worked out. We will review that. And then we will do some creative photo work. I will show you the kind of editing of these kind of 360 photos. Just like a sneak peek, it's not like kind of a full edit. And yeah, some other stuff. We can figure it out. We will look at Pinterest for some ideas. You can suggest some ideas, stuff like that. Yeah. Why did you choose the R1 over the GoPro Max? Well, to be honest, Elmar, because there is so many videos about the Insta360 R1 that I was kind of, yeah, I didn't even know that the GoPro Max does the same thing. And I haven't seen many videos about GoPro Max. So, yeah, that's like influenced by marketing, I would say, influenced by other influencers. And, also, I wanted to reach out to the company, so maybe I can do something with the company, stuff like that. And GoPro is already a really huge name, so I thought maybe Insta360 is not as big. I think they are already pretty big. They are big competition, and I think they have been the first to do that, so they have some kind of creative concepts. And also, there was something about that you can also connect this to a drone, so you can actually do 360 videos if you want to. Not with my drone, because my drone is too small for that, but a friend of me has a bigger drone, and I think you can connect it to that. Although I'm not sure how, because there's this lens, and it's just one lens, right? With two, like, it looks in both sides. Where did I put my camera? I could show you, but I don't know where I put that. Because, like I said, I rearranged my studio, so everything is at a different place right now. But that's the main reason. Yeah. But I was thinking about maybe contacting GoPro too and asking if they maybe could send me a camera. By the way, Insta360 didn't just send me a camera. They gave me a little bit of a discount on the camera, but that's it. So I actually bought the camera. Yeah. So, which is okay, of course. That's nice. That's good too. Hi, Colin. How you doing? Hi to Cornwall. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, I have to check that out also with GoPro and other equipment. Yeah. Also, like, if you ask yourself, hey, why would you reach out to a company and not just go to a store and buy that? The reason for that is, like, if you want to test different gear and if you want to experiment with different gear and different software and stuff like that, there isn't enough money in the world to just do that, you know? So because all of that stuff is very expensive, so it wouldn't make sense for me to buy like something that costs $500 for one video. You know what I mean? So it makes more sense if they send it to me. I could technically send it back afterwards. That would be possible. But like, it's more like if I want to do things, but I can't afford to do them, but I still want to create the content for you, it's better that the companies, because they have kind of a benefit somehow from that, that they would forward it to me. And of course, it's easier with software, because with software, they don't lose anything. You know, with hardware, of course, you have to still produce the hardware. So that's more of a problem with that. Yeah. But yeah, it's a good opportunity to just have more things you can try out and give to your community or show to your community and still have an honest feedback about them. Because like always, I try to show you the good sides and the bad sides, the things I like about that, the things I don't like about that. And of course, there's always something that doesn't work from my perspective. Like for you, it might work differently or better. Like it depends on the workflow, what you're used to, how you use things, stuff like that. Yeah. You have the same with archery gear. Yeah, it's like that. I mean, if you have a bow and every bow costs like $500 or $1,000, you can't just buy 10 different bows. You're getting broke like that. And so that doesn't work. So, yeah. And, yeah, okay. All right. To reiterate real quick before I will start the review in a second, just for the people who have joined right now. I now have YouTube memberships. My YouTube videos will be for free for everyone. It's just a way to support my channel, like Patreon, but on YouTube, so you don't have to have a second account, and you can have some benefits right here on YouTube, which are these smileys that you can use in the live stream. So yeah, it's just a way to support my channel and what I do. Yeah. I had to buy once that cost me a lot. Did I lose the conversation there? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. Probably also about the gear. Yeah. Okay. So, should I? No, the post, the link is there. Okay, good. Let's switch over to the view. By the way, I have also set my camera up in a different way. So let's check that real quick. When I go to my... oh, wait a second. We have to go to the group. And then we can review the pictures. Where are they? There they are. Good. All right, there we go. So let's switch over and see. Oh, my camera is actually in the right place. Yeah, that's okay. I could extend this a little bit to the right. Whoops, not that far. Okay, so now I have a little bit more room on that side. Woo! Wow, this doesn't really do anything, but there it is, a little bit more freedom. Oh, the pack thing is still there. Oh, and there's the chat. That's pretty good. Why is the chat so small? Probably because of so it doesn't overlap the tools. Okay. All right, so let's have a look at the challenge. So this week, the challenge was to put an image into a laptop screen. As you can see here, I provided a photo, which was this photo here. It doesn't have, it's not a PNG. Is it a PNG? No, it's a JPEG. Okay, so you had to cut this out yourself. You have to make like a one-click selection, basically, because it's already cut out for you. So that is pretty nice. And then just put a picture in the right perspective. That's a bit of a challenge, but last time, the last challenge, we tried a little bit to get better at putting things into perspective. And this time you also had to provide some ambient light, like I show in the tutorial, also linked here. So if you want to watch this, let's turn the sound off. Whoops. There I show you how to do that. Oh, that's actually one of my older videos where I don't even have a camera of myself. Yeah, you can see how I put the perspective in there, and then also create a little bit of adjustment of the light and stuff like that. So, and this reflection thing. So there's the whole process is actually in there. You can see there's a little bit of a reflection in here now. So that's pretty nice. Yeah. Okay, good. So you can join my Facebook group, by the way, if you want to be part of the next challenge. Hi, Andreas. How you doing? Thanks for joining. This is my Facebook group if you want to join that. So let's look at the pictures. And like I said, first I thought like I select 10 photos this time for review, but they are very similar. So I will just go a little bit quicker through the videos and give some quick feedback on each of them. Okay, so this one is by Sionate. By Steven. Why do so many people have the last name first in Facebook names? It's pretty strange. Is it the same for me? No. If I do something, you write something? I don't think so. Man. Anyways, okay, so this is the first one. Oh, there's actually the reflection in here, so that's pretty good. I feel like the picture is a little bit like compressed from the height. I should have asked people to also put in comments the original picture that they put in there to see how it's like changed in perspective. But this looks like it's a little bit compressed and a little bit different. I'm not sure if on the original picture it was cut on the foot here. Probably, of course, you can have different ratios on the picture, so it might not fit into the screen. I'm not sure. But the reflection is nice up here, so that's working pretty good. And the ambient light might be okay. It doesn't look 100% like it's on a screen, so maybe make it a little bit more muted from the colors. But it's pretty good. The perspective is nice. I just feel like it's compressed from the height. So there's a little bit of a problem there. Okay, so thank you, Steven. Let's go on to the next one from Sabine. That looks pretty good. So this text line, if you make a line from left to right, that should fit. Oh, you even put a fly up there. That's pretty smart. That's pretty cool. There's no reflection on this one. So a reflection very much helps with like making it more convincing that this is an actual screen. It, of course, obstructs a little bit of what you see in the picture, but it helps. I mean, there might be a very slight reflection, but I don't think so. And there's this kind of grunge effect over this, which I'm not sure if this is part of the original photo. A little bit of, what? A little bit dirt, like on the table with fingerprint and fly. Fingerprint? I don't see a fingerprint. Okay. Well, the perspective is good. It's right in there. That's nice. A reflection would make it a bit more realistic, but it's pretty nice. It's very good. And the fly is pretty awesome. That's a very good little detail. You might not want to have that on a product photography, but for like this exercise, it's pretty cute. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go on to the next one by Iris. Let's see here. This also has this kind of grunge effect on there. Why? That's interesting. And what is going on with the picture? Because there's this kind of, there is this kind of fog here, morning fog or something. I don't know. I think these are two pictures blended, maybe even three pictures, because there it seems like in the sky there's a bit of ground for some reason. You can see here grass and dirt, but it's very close up, so I don't think it's part of the photo with the horse. Not quite sure what is going on here. The perspective is good, how it fits in there. There is some stuff going on also here on the side. You see there is this line, probably from this kind of grunge effect you put over the image, but it didn't stretch out over everything. Adding the spoon. Oh, you added a spoon? Really? Oh, okay. Wow, that's a nice detail. Okay, pretty cool. Very nice. Yeah. Also, this one has no reflection on it, unless you count this kind of grunge as a reflection. But what you mean, like if you have a reflection, it must make some sense, like to reflect something that could actually be in the room. So if it reflects some dirt or something, some grass, there couldn't be grass behind you if you're inside of a room. So that's probably not a good idea. Try to have some elements of a room. So this is why I suggest to make this simple, like here, the simple window frame, and just blur it a little bit, because it's always likely there is somewhere a window behind you. All right. Let's go on to the next one. So thank you very much, Iris, for this one. Okay. What is going on here? So this is from Joshua. Okay. It looks okay. Let's see from the perspective. Yeah, it should be okay. I feel like it's also a little bit skewed, maybe. Not skewed, more compressed from the height. So it's kind of the problem here is a bit to keep the ratio while putting it into the right perspective. So I'm not sure if I show that in my video. So a good idea is to just like find out what is the ratio of the device and then cut it into the ratio before you put in the picture. Probably in my tutorial, I also put in the picture right away without doing that because it's an old video. Let's have a look here what I'm doing. Yes, I'm just taking I mean, it looks like it's kind of the right dimension. Snapping manager. Okay. Let's see. And then I'm just putting it in there. So I don't show any kind of, you should probably put it in the right. I mean, it looks like it's the right ratio, but still for tutorial, I should put it into the right ratio. Right. Let's see the last part. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you can see like it's adjusted to the light of the room. And also there is this little reflection in here to make it look more like it's in the screen. So you can see the like, let's see the original picture. Man, the colors are already muted in the original picture so that I didn't have to do much adjustments. But I think like, if you look at the white values, there's some adjustment. So it fits to the lighting of the room. So that's very helpful. Okay, let's go back to the pictures. What was the last picture I looked at? This one. Okay. And yeah, I think this one could maybe use a little bit more of adapting to the room colors because it makes it more look like the picture is actually in the room. You know what I mean? Like actually on the screen, because of course ambient light and the surrounding has an influence on how the colors look on the screen if you photograph a screen, right? So, and also the closer the colors look to the surrounding of the picture, the more you have the, how can I say, the feeling that it fits in there. By the way, let's give this a little try here. Let's copy this over to Affinity Photo real quick. I didn't download the new version yet, as you've seen. All right. So let's make a quick selection here of this area. Let's see. I mean, usually, of course, the picture is on its own layer, so you don't have to do that. But for this little presentation, it's not completely exact, but I think it's good enough. So let's make, first of all, let's make a mask first. We can turn that off, so we might use it later. And then we make a color balance here. Like that, you can see now this has the selection in there. I can deselect now. Let's zoom out. And so you can now simply by eye compare the colors to the rest of the image. So let's see if we could like, you see if it, like the picture, the rest of the picture is a little bit warmer maybe. Yeah, like this. You see now the colors are a little bit warmer if you compare the table with this brown that's in here on the ground, or kind of a gray, but it's more warm now. So if you have this like slight adjustment, you can see it looks a lot more like it's actually on the screen compared to before, where, like, of course, the picture on a screen can have different colors because it's not edited or stuff like that. So, but to make it more convincing, if you want to put this on a screen for a mock-up or for a product presentation or stuff like that, or just for your friends, it makes sense to adapt it to the room so it has similar colors, a similar feeling of the warmth and stuff like that. So like this, it's a slight change. You can see this is cooler than the room that surrounds this. This has kind of the same feeling as the room that surrounds it. So it feels more connected to the room. It feels more like it's in there. So even though the picture could actually look like this on the screen, this makes it more realistic that it's actually on the screen, you know? So yeah, okay. And it's like, this is a, like with color balance, you can do with a color balance. Usually what I do is to, wait a second, we can also do that. Let's duplicate this real quick. So usually what I'm doing is that I make a blur average. This will turn everything into one color and then just set it to soft light. and you want to set it to soft light only on the area where the picture is. So let's go like this, and you can see it's a slight change. It's a very slight change actually, but let's zoom in here so you can see it a little bit better. If you look here, that area of the blue, if I turn this on, it's getting a little bit warmer. Can you see that? Like just a hint warmer, just a little bit. So it's very slight, but it's still like closer to the room. And you can also do this color balance adjustment, which is a bit more like free, you know, because the other one depends on what kind of colors are in the image. Sometimes, for example, here you have a lot of white areas, so this might not capture most of the colors that are in there. So maybe in this case, even the color balance is a better idea, because you can just eyeball it and bring these colors closer to each other so they feel more connected. All right. Hi, Agnes. No, you didn't miss much. Okay, don't worry. All right, so let's go back to our photos. Thank you very much, Joshua, for your entry. Let's go to Elaine. It looks pretty nice. Very orange also. So maybe also a little bit more adjustment, but it looks pretty good. It could be actually on the screen. Again, this doesn't have a reflection. A reflection really helps make it more convincing that there is actually a picture on the screen. Even if most of the time you don't actually see a reflection on your screen when you look at it. The problem is because the screen is not visible, you want to artificially make it visible so the eye understands, oh, there is something there, because it can't like physically see it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, just like if you see a real screen, you know there is a screen. But if you don't, if it's a picture, everything is a picture in the picture. So you have to have something additionally that kind of tells your brain, oh, this is kind of a texture, it's a different kind of material. And this helps a lot with that. All right, so thank you very much for that. That's pretty nice. I think it fits also with the perspective. It's very cool. Yeah, nice. All right, let's go on to the next one. Like I said, this time I go a little bit quicker because they are all similar to each other. This looks actually, that's actually a very good idea to have a photo of the, it's not the same laptop, I think. Maybe it's the same laptop. This is not actually, I thought this is a MacBook, but it isn't. If you look here at the keys, this isn't a MacBook, it's a Windows computer. Okay, so maybe this is actually the same thing. Pretty nice. So that's a good idea. The colors seem to fit. It has the same warmth here and here. So that's actually good. And also perspective seems to be nice. It doesn't have a reflection. I think Jean-Lu made the surrounding darker. Is that the case, or does just the picture look like that? Let's take this picture and this picture next to each other. Let's see. So you changed the surroundings a little bit. That's interesting. Okay. Did you crop the surroundings? No, the picture is just bigger. But you can see if you look here back at the curtain, this one has a warmer blue, and this by Jean-Lu, it's almost black and white. You see that? So there was some adjustments of the colors. Also, if you look at the flowers, there's some difference here. This has a lot more saturation in here. The green is stronger. I think you removed the green from the picture, or like muted the green by a lot. You can see like this is kind of green, has green values. This has green values in the original picture. And those are the colors that are muted. And these are not that much muted. They are also muted, but not that much. So it's pretty interesting. But they fit very well together. Yeah, also no reflection, but still looks good. All right, let's go on to the next one. We had, there you go, Niels is the I've looked at that before the video started. That's pretty amazing. Because it's like, not only is it a screenshot of my YouTube channel and one of my videos, but then there is also you put the kind of screenshot of another video into the laptop. And if you look closely, there's even a reflection of me in the laptop screen. So that's pretty cool. That is very amazing. Very good work. By the way, I was kind of curious. Does it look for you like this? Because the next, like there is 1, 2, 3, 4 videos of these other videos suggested that are by me. So that's pretty interesting, because for me, it doesn't look like that. Of course, I'm not watching my own videos a lot. So I get other suggestions from YouTube. So that's interesting. There's so many suggestions from my videos. That's pretty cool. By the way, the reflection is over the video itself, but I'm not sure if it's also over here, because there doesn't seem to be a reflection there. Or, I mean, down here it's probably hard to see because it's so bright. But here in this area, there should be some kind of details of the reflection. But still, pretty cool work. Very cool. You did a lot of work for that. So thank you very much for that. It's pretty cool. Works great. Yeah. Very nice. By the way, the reflection seems to be completely black and white. So maybe a little bit of color in there would make it a little bit more real, but it's still pretty awesome. Very nice work. Thank you very much for that. Also, perspective fits here, so it's very nice. Very cool. You can see how the lines, if you have this text line here, they follow the end of the screen. So they are parallel in perspective to that. That's pretty nice. Thank you. Thank you, Willis. That's very nice. Okay. There's the next one by Marco. Oh, wow. Okay. A nice picture. Again, no reflection on the screen. It's kind of hard to say here if the perspective is right or not, because the perspective of the image is kind of special already. It looks like it works. So that's pretty okay. There seems, I'm not sure if there is some reflection. This could be like a part of a window here, but it's probably rather just like elements in the sky that look like that. You see, like there's a little bit of a triangle here that's brighter. Huh, interesting. Also here there's a brighter part here. So maybe that's a reflection, I'm not sure. So like if you put in a reflection, the purpose should always be, oh, there's the original picture over here, so that's helpful. The purpose should be that you see the reflection very easily, so it's kind of like a very easy hint for the eyes to know, oh, there's a screen, oh, there is glass or something, you know. And yeah, if it's kind of hard to see, then it doesn't have the same effect. So if you put it in, make it a little bit more obvious to actually show that kind of effect. But it's a pretty nice edit. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Marco. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Oh, there we go. Windows launch screen. Is it Windows or is it Mac? I haven't used Mac for such a long time. Oh, by the way, I was helping a customer of mine to update her computer, and then all of her emails were gone. And then we were in the helpline with Mac, which of course it's nice that they provide the help because the laptop is like 5 years old. So they took like half an hour time to figure out the different kind of ways of what you could do. And it was like the end result was, well, you should have made a backup, and that's it. You can't recover the emails. You just should have made a backup, and that's that. I was like, really? That is your, like, for a professional user, live with all the business emails? There is no, from your side, if you do an upgrade of the OS, that it should maybe not overwrite the mail folder? Like, keep that safe? I mean, that seems to be logical in my mind. I found a solution afterwards. I like played around a little bit and I found my own solution and it worked and all the emails are back. But I think it's good that they have probably still been on the server and been imported. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, that was very strange. You know, that was really scary. I mean, of course you should make a backup, but still, I mean, emails, they should be really protected by, especially if it's the app from Apple, you know, the mail app. This is why I'm not using offline mail anymore. Forget about that. I don't use Outlook or anything like that. I use online mail, and that's everything because it's on the cloud. I don't have to back up anything. That's a good thing. I can't lose it. If my house burns down, it's still there. That's a good thing. All right. It's a Mac. Oh, interesting. I think the start screen from Windows looks kind of similar. All right. Let's talk about the picture. Sorry, I got sidetracked sometimes. Thank you, Oliver, for this. There's a reflection in there. So there is this kind of line. I'm not sure if this is a Mac thing or not. And then you have a reflection, but this looks like the outside of a house. Like the window, you see these kind of, how would you say, what is that? These kind of, it's either frames or metal bars or something, I'm not sure. But this looks like it's the outside wall, not the inside. And since you're inside, it should be inside also in the reflection. There seems to be also a reflection of a table down here. Is this either a basket or a tablecloth or something? I'm not sure. But again, it doesn't really fit what you see here in the picture, you know? So, grits. Oh, yeah, grits. Right. Yeah. But this doesn't look like it's the inside of a house. So, yeah. And that's just like, this is why I rather go with this very abstract reflection, because there it's like, it's easy to understand. At the same time, it's not something where you say, could it be there? Could it not be there? So it's easier. And it's just like three shapes that you put together to do that. All right. Thank you, Oliver, for that. Pretty cool. Very nice. Also with the perspective that fits, and the coloring also, I think, fits very good. And yeah, good, smart idea also to put in that kind of start screen for the, as a screen replacement. So that's pretty nice. Good idea. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Did I jump over something? Yes, I did. This one, Hugo. There we go. Because last time, no, the two streams ago, I forgot one picture. All right, there we have Affinity Photo on the screen. That's also a good idea. It gives you a lot of like hints if it actually fits in there. I feel like there is something here that's cut off, but maybe it looks like that. I'm not sure. So that's pretty nice. Very good. Also no reflection, but I mean, with the software, it probably looks a little bit more like it's in there. I kind of don't like these thin lines go along the screen. Let me open up. Is there a thin line? Maybe that's is this the Mac Surface maybe? Because I have, as you can see here, I have these kind of three buttons here, and there's the, well, you do have the icon up there actually. That's a bit strange. Okay, there's also this line here, so maybe that's on Mac. You maybe have these lines around that. I don't know. Okay, interesting. Yeah, works pretty nice. Thank you, Hugo. Very good. Again, like, of course, I think like in this case, you don't even need that kind of adjustment for the, maybe a little bit adjustment for the ambient lights. I mean, here you have this kind of, you know how the software looks, what kind of grade it has, if you're a user of the software, of course. But maybe a little bit. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. Agnes. Oh, okay, nice. Very nice with the windmills. Okay. I think the perspective is right. This goes, it looks like it goes a little bit down. You see here, like the line would be like this across, and this goes a little bit downwards. So I'm not sure if the perspective is 100% right. Oh, there's a reflection in here. You can see like this part and down here. So that's there. Okay, nice. Yeah. I think again, maybe a little bit playing around with the ambient lights to make it a bit more convincing that it's in there, but it's pretty nice still. Okay, thank you very much. Let's go on to the next one. By Garrett Greethy. Sorry, you have been so often in my group and stream, and still I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry for the Greethy. Is that right? Okay, So there we have a zoo picture some years ago. Very nice, very cool picture. There's also reflection in here, so that's nice. You can also play around with the reflection to see where you put it on what height. It doesn't always have to be the same height. So you can put this kind of divider between the windows, like on different heights, to see if that maybe works better or worse with the picture to get this kind of effect in there. But the rest looks pretty cool. It's very good. Yeah. I think also the ambient lights on this one is okay. So yeah, pretty nice. Thank you for that. Good. Let's go on to the next one. How many more do we have? Whoa, okay. Good. We have good speed. What's what time? Yeah, 43 minutes. That's okay. All right. Stevie has posted this one. It looks okay. Yeah. I feel like something is off. I'm not sure what. Maybe it's the perspective on in which the photo has been taken, you know, because this is kind of course, it's happens like if you photograph from down upwards that these lines are different, but this runs parallel to the screen and this goes downwards, and it's kind of a bit confusing. I mean, it's right for the picture, of course, but for the effect of actually being in the screen, something is strange. Maybe it's the ambient light again, I'm not sure. Let's copy this over real quick. Is it? Oh, I closed this one. Okay, never mind. Let's do this again real quick. It's a pretty fast process anyways. 1 second. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Okay, there we go. Good. Let's make an adjustment for color balance and maybe make also an adjustment for curves. Okay, then we can deselect this. Let's adjust these a little bit. Let's see. Make this a little bit warmer, like so. Yeah, maybe like this. Hey, thank you, JSB. Thanks for supporting my channel. Pretty cool. Cats are most definitely cool. Yes, they are. There we go. Let's make a little bit more contrast. Maybe not contrast here. No. By the way, let's reset this. You can use this picker here and then click exactly where you want to click. For example, let's say you want to have this a little bit darker and then you want to have this a little bit brighter. So you just push up the... oh, there's the effect too. Thank you very much. That's pretty awesome. Right. Okay. And so you can adjust it like that. I'm not sure if the picture actually needs that. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Let's reduce this. Let's keep it like that. Let's see if this is better than before or not. Not really. Okay, let's not do the curves. Let's see. I feel like it's better if it's warmer, but actually... Okay. Wait a second. There, let's make a selection, make a mask of that. And then let's do real quick this kind of thing here. Stretch this out, make another one down here, like so. And then we make this black, and then we make this black. And then we bring this in front and group this and blur it like so. Okay, and then let's put this into a second group maybe, so this is a little bit easier. Put the mask on here. Okay. Can we maybe just skew this a little bit? Did I use soft light in the tutorial or not? I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's see if this is better or not. I feel like it's a bit better. Yeah, I think that looks more like it's on there. It's a little bit warmer, fits a little bit better. And with the reflection, maybe we could make the reflection a little bit weaker, but looks okay. Okay, good. Yeah. If the cat was warm in the background, cool, really? I mean, we could make the shadows cool. 1 second, let's do it like this. And then split toning, deselect, and then we could make the shadows a bit cooler, like so. Let's put this like so. Like that. Where is this, by the way? Oh, it's on top of everything. Okay, good. Oh, I have turned on the... Oh, I can leave that. That's good. Okay, let's put this like so. Hey, we can group all of that. And then we make this shape, my good old trick. And then mask to below. Boom. And now we have before and after, which doesn't work for some reason. Oh, it's turned off. Okay, so that can't work. There we go. So now we have before and after. Yes. But it looks different now. Something is strange now. Yeah, this is like with Affinity Photo, if you put it in a group, sometimes it doesn't work anymore. So that didn't work. Okay, never mind. Let's go on to the other pictures. Let's turn this on again here. Do it like that. Or is it like the split toning now? Yeah, maybe it's a split toning. Okay, anyways. All right. By the way, JBS, because you give a lot of donations in almost all of the streams, I made I put on the this membership now. Let me see. 1 second. Where's my? Let's put this over here, real quick. So for everyone who wants to support my channel. Wait a second, I have to put this somewhere. Let's put it here. And now the chat is gone. Sorry. This is so cool. No, don't do this. With all the... there we go. There you go. So this is the link. For everyone who wants to support me, and you get like smileys and stuff like that for the live chat. Yeah. It's just like a way to support that. And by the way, everybody who signs up for the membership during the stream also gets a pro pack for free as a kind of reward or thank you, stuff like that. Okay, let's go on with the live stream. Sorry, with the reviews of the pictures. Okay, this is from Ron. By the way, thank you. Who was the last one? Thank you, Stevie, for posting your photo. This one I've seen before. There is some reflection going on here, so that's pretty nice. One thing I found that is off is that the text doesn't fit the perspective. So you can see like the text here has this kind of distance, but here it's further away, I feel like. So this isn't like, it should be, these lines here should be parallel in perspective, of course, you know? So, and they kind of diverge. So there's a little bit of a perspective problem in there, but the rest is pretty nice. It's very nice put in there, also with the reflection and stuff. So that's all very cool. Very good work. Okay. Only just play around a little bit more with the perspective, which maybe is not that easy, but the text is a good help with that. And you, like I said, you can always use this kind of grid trick for perspective that I showed you in my last videos. I can show you real quick here. So the only thing you have to do is you go to Google and you enter grid, and you take any of these images here, anything you want. I often use this one, copy this over, and then simply post this in here, set it to multiply, and then you just take your perspective tool and just fit this in here over the shape, and this then will give you the guidelines to see if the perspective is right or not. So you see now you have actually a perspective grid in there that helps you put things into perspective. Of course, like try to actually line them up nicer than I did here. So they're actually in the corners, but then all of the other lines follow and you have like a nice perspective grid. You can use that for any kind of perspective where you have kind of guiding points that help you to define that. And then you have all these lines. It's also nice for drawing, by the way. You can also, like with opacity, you reduce it a little bit, and then you can use it, for example, if you want to draw something in there. You can copy the grid into more shapes and then have like a real actual 3D grid in there, stuff like that. So that's pretty nice. Because I think Affinity Photo doesn't really have a native tool for that, which I hope they put in at some point, because it really helps with photo editing, photo bashing, and drawing, and a lot of other applications. So that's pretty nice. All right. Let me switch over here real quick. There's not too many people in the stream today for some reason. Did I announce it too late, or is it not public, or is there some other problem with the screen stream? Let me see. Maybe it's not public. No, it's public. That's strange. Okay. Is there a certain celebration, or is it like a longer weekend or something that I didn't know about? Huh. Okay. Let's go back to the reviews. Okay, so I would like maybe play around a little bit with the perspective here to get that better. Thank you, Ron, for posting the video, the photo. Sorry. Vincenzo, hi. I think you're in the live chat. Okay, very nice. Yeah, I think this works with the perspective. That's pretty cool. It's again no reflection in that picture. That would help a little bit with that. I would make the picture maybe a little bit warmer, but it looks pretty good. It's very nice. Yeah. So a little bit of color adjustment really helps with kind of this effect of thinking, yeah, that's in the room, it's on the screen, stuff like that. Oh, you also mirrored the image. So this is the original picture. You did some adjustments, I think. Is there a difference in the picture? Yes. Yeah, so there's some, this is not as bright, has a little bit less contrast, so that's pretty nice. Okay, cool. Well, I think there's not much more I could say. I would try, like I said, a little bit of adjustment for the colors and try with this kind of reflection to see if that then looks a little bit better in the picture. Okay, thank you very much. Let's go on to the next one, which is by Scene. Again, I don't know, Scene or Sean? No, it's Scene, right? Scene. All right. I think there is there seems to be a reflection here because there is this kind of line here. Okay. Oh, there's even a logo down here, which looks like a sci-fi thing that's going on. That's pretty interesting. I think the perspective is right. It also looks right with the colors. The brighter part up here, like that looks like a bit more muted, is because of the reflection. The reflection is kind of strange because this part is completely dark and then this part is completely bright. So there is no kind of divider or something that marks it as a window. Yeah, but I mean, this is also kind of a style. If you look at different kind of reflections, we can also look at Unsplash, for example. Unsplash, let's see, mock-up. Or let's go laptop screen. Maybe there is this style in there where they have, it's a very strong reflection. No, don't see it right now. Wait. Yeah, you go, this one. This kind of classic, like, line. I think this was made popular by Apple with their products on their website, that they have just this one line that's going sideways as a reflection. Maybe a studio thing or something. It looks good. It has this kind of, because Apple made it popular, it has this kind of style that looks good, but it's kind of all at the same time, you don't really know what is it reflecting, you know, it's kind of strange. All right. Let's go on. So again, thank you very much for that. Pretty cool. Very nice. The logo is maybe a bit strange here for this kind of like putting it into a screen situation, but that's okay. All right, let's go on to the next one. Oh, I didn't put a deadline. Forgot about that. I should really make like a pre-written text for these kind of challenges and then just put in the details. Okay, she also did this crystal ball. You can see I made also this kind of tutorial where I make this kind of crystal ball effect in Affinity Photo, showing you how you can do that. Let's go to the end. You can see like this is the end result. Put a little bit of a reflection in here and if kind of this floating ball. Also, usually this should be upside down, but a lot of people, if they take it actually with a real glass ball, afterwards they turn it around. So it's not upside down anymore, and it kind of looks better in the picture as an effect, because it doesn't really help you so much if it's upside down, you know, as a visual effect. Okay, let's look at this. From Marcy, thank you very much. Oh, wow, okay. That is a lot of reflection in there. And also, like, the picture doesn't fill the screen, which is, of course, okay. This can happen. So the good thing about the reflection is that this is an inside reflection because of the ways the shutters are, and you can look outside a little bit. It seems to be a landscape. The problem is that the reflection, I think, goes into the wrong direction, because this makes it look like the screen is like halfway closed to have this kind of reflection. But if it goes the other way around, the reflection would kind of follow that. And so it should go not this way, but rather this way. So it should go in the other direction, I would say. It's also, like I said, if you see too many details in the reflector, which of course is good. Like sometimes if you, for example, you could try if you have an office space and then you have another office picture that fits the other office room, that you make a reflection with that and try to put it in there, that it has the right perspective for a reflection to look like it's an actual reflection of the room. But it also makes things very complicated. And this kind of picture, the problem with the reflection probably is that if you look at the rest of the room and the window you have here that you can see in the photo, these kind of, what are these called again? Blinds? No, I'm not sure what the name is of these. They don't fit the architecture style of the rest of the room, you know, like this is a modern window and this is more like a old school Italian kind of thing, shutters. Are they called shutters? So that kind of doesn't mix so well, you know what I mean? But otherwise, the idea is great to use a picture as a reflection. You can absolutely do that if the picture fits and has also the right like angle for the reflection, which is also kind of not that easy to find out. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. Thank you very much for that. Also, very nice crystal ball effect. So that's pretty cool. All right, thank you, Marcy. Let's go on to the next one. Ah, there's another one with Affinity Photo. From Linda, thank you very much for posting it. Oh, with a complete like desktop background. That's pretty cool. Is it like, okay, yeah, that's interesting. I never thought about that. On Mac, the icons are on the right side, while on Windows, the icons are on the left side. You see these like the folders and stuff. On Windows, this would be over here. I mean, usually like from the basic setup, I think you could maybe change that, but it's interesting. I'm not sure why that is. Probably because also the rest of the navigation on Windows is on the left side, like the search bar for applications, while on Mac it's on the right side in the upper corner. That's pretty interesting. Okay, pretty cool. Yeah, it works very nice. And of course, this very much helps if you have these kind of guidelines like here with this toolbar and you have a screenshot already has the right ratio for the screen. All of that helps a lot. Pretty nice. By the way, I didn't know that you can make this transparent up here for this bar. I always, when I had a Mac, it's like 10 years ago, but it was always gray, this bar up here. So yeah, pretty cool. Very nice. Thank you for that. Looks really cool. Okay, let's go. This is already the last one from Colin. All right. Okay. I think the perspective is right. It's kind of strange because it's like you look into the room. So interesting. Maybe play around a little bit with the colors. And again, also doesn't have a reflection on the screen. One problem also is that, as you can see here, that there is a little bit of a gap. So if you do this kind of effect, really zoom in close to the corners and make sure that like you go in here and you make sure that this really sits here, maybe even overlaps. Like I always try to, if I put a picture in there, to overlap that maybe a pixel or 2 pixels, stuff like that, just by a slight bit. So you don't have these lines, because you can see here, if you look at this, there is actually, there's actually a little bit visible off the background here, of the original orange background. So always try to put it a little bit bigger. People won't know anyways where the screen is ending and this kind of border is starting. So yeah, that helps to avoid that kind of situation. Also here, on this side, this seems to happen. You can see there is this kind of edge here sticking out with the orange, a little bit, just a tiny hint. And this here, you made it bigger, but not on top. So this still, you can still see that this edge, and there is a second edge here, very small, but visible. And kind of the problem is with the human eye, it really catches these kind of little errors kind of quickly. Especially if you look at something you're very used to see, like screens we see all the time. So yeah, that's something the eye catches very fast. All right, so that was, I hope that was everything. Colin, thank you very much. So I think I didn't miss any photo this time. Let's scroll through this. I think, yeah, all of these look like I have reviewed them. Okay, pretty cool. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, 1 hour. Pretty good. Let's go on and, oh, let's see if someone wants to join the group. No, not today. Okay, good. Oh, let me show you again while we are here. So, boom. This is the link. When you open the link, you come to this. And, oh, there's the video. Well, it doesn't have sound, so that's pretty good. And this is like, the videos stay for free. Like I said, it's just like a way to support my channel, and you get this kind of badge next to your name, and I have these kind of smileys. This one is actually animated. It says wow, and then there is Lolo, and there's a picture of me, and there is also a picture like it says hot sauce, actually should be secret sauce, but secret is like too long and these icons are very small. So I turned it into hot sauce, but you know what I mean. It's about the secret sauce thing. And Pelusa will also come soon as like 2 people join at least. I can upload the next smiley, so I can have Lolo also in here. Sorry, Pelusa also in here. And you just type the name of the smiley. I'm actually not sure exactly how that works, but you make like a this kind of I'm not sure how to show you. This, what is it called? Wait a second. Colon. Okay. Or double dot. You make a double dot, then write the name of that smiley and another double dot, and maybe you can select it from a menu. I'm not actually sure how you select these smileys, but you can use them. So right now it's 4, but I will create more. And it's just like a way to support my channel and have some fun in the live stream, in the live chat. Maybe you can also use it in the comments of the videos. I'm not sure about that actually. But it says here for live chat, so probably just live chat. All right. So that's that. Of course, I would be super happy if you support my channel. Okay, so let's do some creative stuff. And let's go first to Pinterest, by the way. Always my #1 source of inspiration. And there we can figure out some stuff we want to do. Let's go to my inspiration board here that I created. No, this is a challenges board. Where's the live stream board? Oh, Instagram inspirations here. So there we go, and we can do some stuff with that if we want to. Oh, I wanted to show you how that works with the 360 stuff. So we can look at that real quick. Let me switch over to the Talk Live view so I can set this up. 1 second. By the way, why is nobody using the chat right now? How do you spell your cat's name? Oh, do I not see the messages in here? Wait a second. Why do I not see the messages in here? I was always looking at this kind of chat window. Kind of missed the last messages. I'm sorry about that. Let's pop this out again. Hey, okay, some people actually already subscribed. I did not see that. Hey, thank you very much for that. That's pretty awesome. So you can see you have like, it's actually green. That's pretty cool. Let me see that. 1 second. Let's go to work live again. So that's pretty cool. So you get this little icon and the name is green. I'm not sure if it's green for you too in the chat. Hey, pretty cool. Does it did not, I'm so sorry I didn't see that. So thank you JSB for supporting my channels. Thank you Stevie for doing that, and Vincenzo. All right, pretty cool. So 3 members. That's pretty cool. I think you have to, wait a second. Let's try. I'm not sure if I can use them, by the way. Lolo, let's go like this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So we have Lolo. So you go double point and then Lolo or wow, for example. Wow. And double point again. It's not animated? What the hell? Okay, that's strange because when I uploaded it, it was animated. And it also looked animated. That's strange. There we go. Does this work? Yeah. Okay, pretty cool. There you go. Is it like if you go here? Oh, you have it here too. Okay, so you can click on the smiley icon and then you can see these things here. So that's pretty nice. Oh, the wow this has a line before. I don't know why. But it works also without the line. So just click on this smiley icon and then you can see those. There's the one with hot sauce. You can use many of them if you want to. Boom. All right. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Okay. So Pelusa is coming shortly. I'm not sure if I can maybe do that right now or if they have to review it then. Let me check this real quick. But here it is, like if I look at my screen for the membership, the wow is animated. Is it maybe animated? Wait, let me close the live stream window. No, it's not animated. Is the wow animated for you if you look at that? Like, does it scroll through and say wow or not? Huh. Wait a second. Okay, so now I couldn't technically upload another smiley. No, this is the wrong one. 1 second, I want to try this real quick. No, this is... Oh, there's the emojis? Yeah, okay, good. Add another emoji. Select image. Downloads. There we go. I mean, I think I have to make the photo of Pelusa better. Pelusi. There we go. It's like a little bit... Yeah, I feel like it should be better. The problem is like he has multicolor fur, so that's a bit of a problem. Okay, let's see. If I go here now, no, I have to probably close this and reopen my chat window. Is it there yet? Or do they? No, it's there. Okay, it's there. There you go. So this is supposed to be Pelusa. It's like a brown cat. So there we go. Pelusi with the pink background, so he's a bit more colorful than. So you have to reload the chat window and then you can use that. So wow is not scrolling. Okay, so I have to change that to something else. I have to like come up with a better idea. Yeah, we can figure something out, or we can do something right now if you want to. We can design that kind of smiley right now. What was it I wanted to do? Oh, I wanted to show you the 360 thing. 1 second, I will switch to live view so I can change my screen here real quick. No, I want to keep this open actually. Let's wait a second. What is it called? 360 something? No. 1 second. Let's open this here. Lol, Pelusa. Was denn, Schatzi? Was denn, Schatzi? Du hast doch alles. Oh, was denn? My cat wants something. I don't know what. Okay, 1 second. Let's drag in some a video. I will drag in a video real quick. 1 second. There we go. From the walk. I can actually drag in all of those. Pelusi. Was willst du von mir, Schatzi? Was denn? Was denn? Huh? Du hast doch alles. Okay. So let's switch over to the work view again. All right. So this is the software. Wait a second. We want to close this one. Was denn, Schatzi? Was ist denn los mit dir? Du hast doch alles, huh? Okay. All right. Good. So this I took a walk. I didn't edit this yet to upload it, and this is what the video looks like. By the way, you can see like it's a 2D video, of course, and it has this kind of strange bend in here because of the two cameras. So if let's turn off the sound real quick. If I let this roll, you can see like there is the split directly on my head, and I'm walking with this stick over my shoulder through Vienna. And of course, I have to cut this and just show you the best bits of it when I then finally do the video. So this doesn't look very good, of course. But what you can do here, and that's pretty amazing, is like now I'm in free capture, is what it's called. And I can set these points here. And they can also be used afterwards to take photos, but you can also take photos then there in the camera and apply the effects to that. And you can see now I can zoom out, so I have this kind of like ball, like glass ball kind of thing. But what you can also do is you can go the other side. So you have this kind of tiny planet effect. And when I move this around, you can see this makes the strangest kinds of effects. And you can also go like this. And this is like a super wide angle view. And you can also, like, you see, how strange this is. If you go like this, it looks like this building is really far behind you. And if you go like this, it looks like it's really close next to you. And you can also go like this, where you have this kind of tunnel effect, which looks better if you have some interesting stuff also on the ground and around that. So you can see you can do really crazy things like this inverted planet, like a tunnel, or the planet on the other side, like that. And of course, you have to figure out where to stand. So if I move forward now in the timeline, I move a little bit further away from the building. This looks a little bit better. You can see like this. And then let's pull this point over here. Let's go like that. I can also rotate that. You can see you have this roll. So I can roll that to any position I want. And you don't have to do any kind of special thing with that because just the camera is taking these pictures. Wait, let me see the chat. I hope I'm not missing anything from the chat. Or maybe I can just, yeah, Inception. That's absolutely the point, yeah. All right. Yeah, so you can do the craziest things with that. And another thing I want to show you, this is really amazing because, wait a second. Okay, because it's rolling now, I have a little bit of a problem to get in there. Let's go like this. Because you can do all of these things, if I zoom in here, usually if you would roll the picture now sideways, you would immediately have like problem with the edge of the picture because there's no more picture information. But because this is 360, I can just, I can just roll the camera like this and there will always be picture information there, you see? So that's pretty amazing. And you can't usually do that with a normal picture because there's just like no information there. So if you afterwards you decide like you have a picture of a racing car or whatever, you want to have this kind of a sideways angle, you can simply do that. And there's all the picture information in there and you can like just reframe your picture after you've shot the photo. So that is pretty amazing. That is very nice. And by the way, you can see this is kind of this invisible stick. You see it here in the shadow, but you don't see it on the camera, which is also very nice. It's like a flying drone or something. And also depending on how far you zoom out, you can it looks like this thing is like very close to you or really high above you, depending on the perspective. So there is a lot of potential for this kind of thing. And like I say, you can do really crazy effects. I want to do more with that, especially with photography and like showing you different kind of effects, different kind of cool things you can do with this kind of thing. And this is really, really like crazy, the abilities that you can do with that. So that's really amazing. One thing, although I found with that, the only problem is that, for example, if you look at this with your eyes, you see all these details and you see the details over here. But strangely enough, even though the camera is kind of high above me, maybe 1 meter higher than me, you cannot see the details over here. That is kind of strange. I don't know why that happens. Why this is so very flat here, but because I thought you could see both sides. So you probably need a longer stick that brings it even higher above you, maybe a 3 meter long stick or something, like a telescope stick for painting walls or something that you can use. But it's pretty amazing. You can see like you can do the craziest kinds of things here and perspectives. Oh, and another thing I want to show you, that's pretty awesome. Let's click here. Let's go to fisheye like this. Let's go here. And then like, look at this. So right now it's 16 by 9, but I can go here. I can go 2.35 by 1. Boom. And there's just more picture. Because it's a 360 camera, there's just more, you know? So you can have like the cinema ratio, and it's actually filled with picture information. Of course, it on the sides is skewed, but like if I click on play now, this is just a video. Is this crazy or what? I'm really impressed by this. So, like I said, I probably have to get a longer stick for these kind of situations, because here you can see my head bobbing in. But I mean, that's pretty cool. You could not do that with a different camera, you know? I mean, you could do it if you have like, if you cut the upper and lower part, but at the same time, you wouldn't have a camera that looks out to the sides by almost 180 degrees. Like you could do it with a fisheye maybe, but yeah, this is pretty amazing. That is, I'm really impressed by that. You see, let's make this full screen. Look at that. That's really amazing. Yeah. Of course, if you look here, like with this, if you can see here for the details, for some reason, and I don't understand why, this is blurred. And also here you have some chromatic aberration here. You see that here? But if I now rotate my camera over there, it's not blurred anymore. You see, if I put my camera on an object, I mean, this looks a little bit unsharp for some reason, but the things are in focus. Then let's switch this over. You see, here it looks blurred. Let's switch it over, not blurred. That's kind of strange. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe that's something the software is doing. So I want to try different software tools for this application, because of course it makes sense that the sides of your vision is a little bit more blurred, but if you have a picture ratio like that, you would want to have everything sharp in the picture, probably. Yeah, but so this is pretty amazing. I'm pretty impressed by this camera, and I want to do some cool stuff for you with that. You can, by the way, you can also tell me in the Facebook group, for example, what you want me to film. Let's let's cancel. Let's go for, what is this one? Is this where I walk through Vienna? Yes. You see, there I am. There is the dome. Let's go again to that. Oh, sorry. Free capture. Let's go to this white, and then go like this. And I can just watch me go through Vienna. You see, there is like, and you can turn the camera, and it's like, every time I do this, my mind is blown that you can do that. You know, like with a normal camera, you film this, and usually you don't get that. You get, let's make a point here. What you get usually is like, wait a second. With a normal video camera, you get this, which already looks boring if you have the alternative for the rest. But if you film this, you don't have this, and you don't have this, and you don't have this, you only have this. Of course, in this case, there's nothing behind us, but you know what I mean. If there would be something behind us, like I would walk through a church or a temple or whatever, that's pretty amazing. But you can also do it like this. And you can reframe it. Like I can, for example, I set a point here, like this point, and then I say, okay, over here, I want it to go, let's set a new keyframe here, and I want it to be like this. And then I go over here, like so. No, wait a second. Let's set another keyframe here, and then go here, set another keyframe, and go like this. You see? And now if I play the video, maybe this part was a little bit too long, but let's see. So, oh, my cell phone thinks I'm talking with it. You see, the camera is turning. You don't have to do it. You don't have to think about it when you do it. You can just do it afterwards. You see, so now the camera is like this. Of course, this is a little bit stupid with this kind of perspective, because it's like the building is super long for some, like it doesn't look good. You can maybe do it a little bit different. I'm not sure. I have to just try it out. And this, you see, this is not me. You see, my hands are here. This is the keyframe. This is automatic afterwards, you know? So that's just all there. It's all in the video. By the way, the building here is so bright because I didn't turn on HDR. It does have a HDR function too. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed by that. And yeah, now you walk over here and you say, okay, I want to just look back here again. Or I don't know, whatever you want, wherever you want to look. This is also cool if you're at the market or something. And like there's these details, and you could now, for example, focus on this part here. Let's make this real quick, 1 second. So let's say I want to have it here, and then we go a little bit further, stop, put it here, and then go a little bit further, stop, make another key point, put it like this. and then go on a little bit more, and then make another keyframe, put it like this. Okay, so let's go back and see what happens. So this is now focusing on that and then turning to the other side. Boom, just like that. And you have like if you have it on the strange thing is like if you have the app on your phone, then you can track points and it's automatically turning or like tracking a person or an object or whatever you want to track. If you are in the software, for some reason, the tracking is not there. Maybe they will add it at some point, but you can also do it in your smartphone and then you can edit it there. But I kind of prefer to do on the computer because there I can cut the videos, I can color grade them, I can put LUTs to them, I can put text into them. I have a lot more opportunities. Not in this software, but in DaVinci Resolve, stuff like that. You can do a lot more with that. All right. Good. That's that. Let's go a little bit further here. Let's go here, for example, with this kind of column here. You can just look up on that. And behind you, and you can also just like export 360 video. That's also possible. Just upload this and then people can like move it around by their hands. The 360 camera has JSB, the 360 camera has a fisheye, a 180-degree fisheye on both sides of the device, basically, and then you have it on a long stick. And so it films everything around. So it's not advised to have the camera in your hand because then you would have a giant hand and a long, really giant arm on one part of the picture. So you have to have a long stick with you, a telescope stick that you can just extend and like hold it over you so you're not as much in the shot. And as you can see here, I'm just down here. Of course, you look a little bit stupid because you run around with this kind of stick. Everybody thinks like you're a tourist guide for ghosts or something. But afterwards, you have this. And like I'm looking so forward to like traveling again or doing like things, going to exhibitions. I'm not sure if I can use it in exhibitions. Probably they're not very happy if you have a 2-meter stick that you carry with you. But like going through, I don't know, landscapes and temples and all these kind of things. Also, this thing is waterproof. So I want to test this underwater to see how that works. And yeah, you can take video and photo with that. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I think this probably is this kind of thing right here. That's probably more interesting for you as a if you have never been to Vienna rather than me. Oh, there you have this kind of little planet effect. If you're, I can also go like this, so you can do the most strange things. Look at that. Oh, why is the sound on? There, and that's off. Okay. You can go like this if you want. You can do some fancy stuff. And as you can see, by the way, let's look at the normal picture here. 1 second. Let's look at like this. The stabilization is really good. That is really amazing of that. By the way, there is a little bit of lens flare coming in here, so that's not ideal. Again, I didn't turn on HDR, so this would reduce that effect a bit. But you can see like this is like you have a gimbal, but I didn't have a gimbal. It's just the camera on a stick, and the stick is even moving more because it's long. So the stabilization is really good for that kind of device. You can see also if you look out to the side, you should normally see like boop, 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 boop when I go, but you don't see that. There's a little bit of tiny up and down movement, but not harsh. And there is not kind of this vibration from walking, you know, when the foot hits the ground. So yeah, that is pretty cool. All right, enough about that. I need to do more videos. I want to show you Vienna and also the Alps and stuff like that to travel a little bit around and show you cool stuff. And yeah, pretty cool. By the way, would you rather have me edit this so I point the camera in the right directions, or have a 360 video where you can turn this around on your own and look in any kind of direction for this kind of video? That would be interesting to know for that. All right. Yeah, it removes the stick, which is very smart because if you look at the other video, like here, let's discard this again. Wait a second. If you look at this video here, you can, okay, there's, my hand is missing here. So here it's maybe not so much the case, but wait a second, let's go to this other video I showed you before. Let's go to this video here. So if you look at this video here, where is it where I have this on my shoulder? There, I have it on my shoulder. So when you look at the stick, you would think like this is a diagonal and you should have to remove the whole stick from the video and this would be complicated. But if you think about it, if you have a sphere, any kind of sphere, and you have a line that goes in like pointing at the center of the sphere, from the center of the sphere, if you view it, it's just a tiny point. So the stick is just a tiny point and they only have to remove this tiny point, not the rest of the stick. And this is why this works. And this is why you can't see it here. Like if you zoom in, you see that there's a little bit of like blurriness here, but that's it, you know, so that's pretty good. All right. Yeah, it doesn't remove the shadow. Yeah, that's true. But that would be too complicated. And also, like, how would the device know which is the shadow of the stick? So that wouldn't work. Yeah, but that's pretty nice. Okay. Yeah. enough of the 360 camera, but I'm very impressed. I want to use this a lot more in the coming weeks. And also make some videos also for my vlog channel and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty nice. And also, like, if you have this normal view here, basically, you can see that the buildings are more or less in a normal camera view. You can also, like, let's set this point and make it like this. You can see now everything is straight as it should be. So this is kind of a little bit of a correction in there. You see, if it's the architecture does move, it does skew if you rotate it, but if you put it in a sensible kind of position like this one, it's actually it's kind of right from the perspective, so that looks pretty good. You can use this as a normal 2D video also, so that's very nice. All right, and I feel like this is still pretty wide angle. Could probably zoom in a little bit more. By the way, one thing you can't do here is to zoom in too much. You can see like it gets blurry pretty quickly. The reason for that is that if you look at this video here actually is 5.7K. So it's a pretty high resolution. But if you have to spread this out on a complete 360 sphere, then of course the individual area has less resolution. And it's kind of, it works in 1080p, but not much higher unless you zoom out a little bit of the video, you know, so that's very helpful. That's also good to know that this happens. Yeah, but I think like the video quality is actually pretty good, especially if you zoom out a little bit. You have this kind of high resolution and it looks pretty amazing. And you probably, in most cases, would use some kind of interesting effect to have it more, or like, I'm looking forward to have these kind of videos because I really like this kind of wide angle thing and cinema kind of perspective. And like, it's more the way you view the world with your eyes, actually. So that's pretty nice. You can see like how much you see of what is actually going on compared to the normal thing we see right now. This feels very limiting in comparison, right? There's not that much to see. And here you like have a good overview of what's going on. All right, good. Okay, let's go back to photo editing, I would say. Let's go to, whoops, where's my browser? There we go. Okay, good. So I hope this was interesting to show you a little bit with this new camera, and I want to do some tutorials about that too, maybe. And yeah. Let's see what we can do now. Do I see everything? I'm kind of scared with the thing now, with my chat here, that I don't see all the things. What is today? What's going on? Why is there so few viewers today? It's just 25. Normally it's like 70 or something. Now it's just 25. Something happened. I'm not sure what. Is there some kind of celebration or something? Is there like a holiday? What's today? Holiday. Farm Worker Appreciation Day. I'm not sure that most of my community is. Oh, Hiroshima Day. Yeah, that's today. But is this like something where people take off? Is there like a celebration? Is there a holiday tomorrow? 2020. Fun holiday, 7th August. Lighthouse Day. International Beer Day. Okay, that I can understand. But I don't think you get work off for International Beer Day. That would be pretty great to get work off for International Beer Day. I had a lot of less time because I'm back at work. Maybe the same for others. Oh, really? Oh, it's too hot. That's also a good point. Wait, let me see. Well, 27 degrees, that's not too hot in New York, at least. I mean, here in my room, it's pretty hot right now. Ah, wow. In Berlin, it's still 26 degrees. Oh, it was 32 today. Wow. Okay, that's pretty hardcore. Interesting. So at, what is it now? It's almost 10 o'clock at night. It's still 26 degree. Okay, interesting. Los Angeles. What's the weather there? 24 degrees. Okay, interesting. Huh. Well, interesting. Okay. I hope a lot of people watch it in past after the stream. Okay, so what do we want to do today? Let's create some interesting pictures here. We can search for some more ideas to see if there's some cool stuff we want to do. What the hell is this? Okay. If you have some ideas, you can also suggest them in the chat, of course. What is this? It looks like a painting. The bird. This is also nice with this kind of combination of these pictures. That looks also very nice here. That's kind of spooky. Oh, there is the perspective thing I was talking about. If you have like, if you put it in the right perspective, but you make it like the wrong size, then you get this kind of giant human. So that's kind of a fun effect that you can do. The only problem with that, it's kind of hard to find the right pictures to fit together, especially for the city, to have like from this high angle, a photo with an empty space that's empty enough to put a person. So that's kind of a problem. Yeah. There's so many crazy stuff here. It's too hot. Yeah, it's probably really the thing. It's too hot today. Wow, this is pretty amazing here. But where do you find this kind of bent, like maybe a wave? I mean, that's also kind of scary. Should we do that? That looks very scary. Oh, it's also a painting. It's not a photo. But we could try to do something similar, maybe. I'm not sure. Why is there so much scary stuff today? Oh, there is this Troste effect. Nah. Okay. So you have any ideas what we want to do? Huh. Is this with the cell phone? That's kind of nice. We could try that. Should we try that? That's not very hard. We could try that because it's kind of a thing that's also easy to repeat. So it's kind of a good starting point, maybe. Can see if we find some pictures like that. Unsplash. Cell phone. We already found the right picture, so that's pretty cool. That was easy. And then we need to have a city picture with a bridge. City. All right, that was easy. Should we use the exact same picture, or is that too cheesy? I mean, why not if we have it? Before we search for something else that we might not find? Yeah, well, why not? I mean, we steal the idea anyway, so let's go for it. Okay, let's download this. This picture isn't as nice as the other picture, but I think it's still okay. Let's download this. So that should be pretty easy. I hope. That's always what I say, and then I fiddle around for like 2 hours because I'm too obsessed with details. Okay, so first of all, we probably want to remove the screen. So let's do that. That should be pretty easy. Let's see. I think we could go with this because we want to have like a little bit round corners. %1 round corners. Let's see. It's actually good. Okay, so let's make this pink so we have a better understanding of where this stuff goes. And then should we just skew it maybe? Does it work? Oh no, wait a second. We can use a live perspective. There we go. So let's zoom in here. You see, like you zoom in and then you put it onto the area where it's supposed to go. Like that. A little bit overlap. There we go. That should already be it. It's okay for now. All right. Yeah, maybe we do it a little bit more. 1 second. Let's just pull this out a little bit more. Okay, let's make this transparent. What? What is going on here? Okay, let's see. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That should be okay. All right. So I would say let's duplicate this and then rasterize it. So we have just a pixel layer. Okay, and then we copy this over to that and put it here. Let's put this in a group and then mask to below. So we have it like this. And now we can move the picture still around. Let's make this transparent. Does it work? No. Okay. Let's turn this off for a second. This is a good question. Did he use a perspective on it or not? No, he didn't. Well, it makes sense because this is not, it's not supposed to be on the screen. It's supposed to be a gate to another space. So it doesn't, it wouldn't make sense if it's like following the perspective of the phone, right? Okay, so let's see. We want to see enough of the city, but also have enough of the bridge. Maybe pull this down a little bit so we have a bit more screen. If we make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, that seems to be enough bridge. Okay, interesting. Good. So the next thing we want to do is to simply make a selection here around the edge of the bridge, like so. Let's make a point here and then go up here. There might be a bit of a problem with this light, street light, but we can just hide it maybe. Let's make a mask. And then let's see. Can we combine this? No. Okay, that's good. So now you can see, like, wait, let's do this again. I hold Control, click on the mask, so this gives me selection of the mask. Then I hold Shift and Control at the same time and click on my pixel layer, and this gives me both of them as a selection. And so now I just click on mask again, and now I should have a mask in here. Probably not. Let's undo this. There, now we have a mask. Let's pull this up here, and then we can hide this, and so now we have this. All right, so that works already pretty nicely. I think we can forget about the street light, so that's okay. Should we... I think we should adjust this a little bit from the colors. We can also kind of delete this now. Don't need this anymore. Let's make a color balance adjustment just for the group. Make this a little bit warmer. Also, let's hide all of this, and then duplicate this and make this blur effect average. There we go. And then we put this in here, turn this on again. Set this to soft light, like so. I can turn this off for now. Something is off. Why? Oh, because the mask is, it has to be on top. Okay, now it makes more sense. So let's see. So this is without it, and this is with it. You can see now this ambient light, in this time it works better. Let's see with the color balance. Would make it a bit warmer, but I'm not sure if we need that. Okay, so let's crop this custom ratio 1:1. So we have this kind of Pinterest thing, and then put this like that. Is it like me, or does the hand look like it has one too many fingers? It doesn't have one too many fingers, but it looks like there is too many fingers for some reason. It kind of looks strange because he does this kind of Spock thing a little bit, but with the pinky finger. All right, so now we have to create, let's see. Let's make merge visible, so we have a copy of everything, and then we want to make a blur for zoom blur like this. Should we do it like that strong, or maybe just a little bit? Let's go like that. And create a mask for that. And then in the mask, we use a gradient, which should be going from black to white. This is actually okay. Let's go like this. So this is not okay anymore. From black to white, there we go. It should be radial, like that. And I put it on the pixel layer, so that's not good. We want to have it only on the mask. There we go. So now let's go from black to white. And we want to reverse that and make it radial. There we go. Okay. And so now let's maybe put this up here. That's kind of okay. I feel like I want to have the phone sharp. So let's take a paintbrush, black, and then just paint this in here. Does it paint? Oh no, the opacity is reduced, so that doesn't help. Hardness up. Yeah, that's better. You can see how this it's kind of hard to see, but it removes the blur on the upper part here. Maybe, should we also remove it down here? Yeah, let's remove it also down here. All right, so that's that. This is not cool over here. Is this part of the original photo? What is that? Okay, let's make a new layer. Make a clone brush, current layers and below. And then we probably only want to copy this over here a little bit. Reduce opacity, reduce hardness. That looks better. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, that's basically it. We could give some color balance for the background maybe. No. Let's make an overlay here. What? What is happening? Oh, okay. Okay. Because I kind of wanted to have this. Let's set this soft light. And then maybe take this mask, duplicate it, put it on here so we don't have that effect anyway. Oh, we have to invert the mask, I guess. No, wait a second. Let's click like this. Select invert selection. Like so. Then we want to delete the mask and then we want to create a new mask. So now it's everywhere but the road. You can see, boom. So now we have this. Should we do that, or is that not so good? I feel like the original picture has this kind of green background, but maybe we don't need that. You see like this, but maybe that's just like, oh, he has this kind of like, should we have these kind of lines? They look a little bit cheesy. Sorry, I didn't look at the chat. You painted pink. I have pink instead of white. I'm not sure what you mean with that. Use the same picture. Yeah. Okay. I think like these lines are a little bit cheesy. We don't need them actually. Or is it maybe better with the lines? Oh, what was selected? Nothing. Okay, good. Like this. Oh, we can actually, wait a second. Let's maybe have a vignette around it. I will, oh, wait a second. I will merge visible real quick. And then, sorry, 1 second. I will go into NIK Collection. Let's apply some NIK magic here too. Make it a bit better. Okay, so let's go to vignette. Not that strong. Like that. And we also have this kind of vignette blur. Maybe I should have used that before. Let's make this very soft, just a hint. And then we could also have like this analog film effect. Let's see. No. This one is nice. Kodak Max 400 has a little bit of grain on it. Kodak Elite Chrome 200 is also nice. Yeah, this looks pretty good. And it gives grain to everything in the picture. Let's see the before and after. So it's before and after. That gives a bit more like a feel to it. Maybe the vignette is a bit too much. Let's see. That is okay. That is actually... okay, yeah, that's a bit too much. So let's reduce that... just a hint, 3%. Yeah, bit. Okay, good. Let's save that. Whew. All right. First picture done. How long did that take? Sorry. Oh, God. How long did that take? Let's save that. Instagram. Where's my Instagram folder? There we go. I still haven't sorted anything of this. What do we call that? iPhone dimension jump. There we go. Boom. What resolution is that, by the way? I don't remember. 4,000. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, cool. I should do more like high resolution things because I would actually like to print some of my works. Maybe put them on the wall. So I have to check that out, because some things I really like this. Wait a second. I would like to maybe print this one here. That one that was pretty awesome. This one, And then also I would like to have a print of this one here, and maybe also have a print of this one here at some point. This one is also, sorry, pretty nice, especially with the details. If you look at the details here, like that looks pretty good. All these kind of little things here and stuff like that. That like, look here, like that's really nice. So I would like to have that as a print on the wall. Yeah, well, let's see about that. Then this like kind of needs a high resolution, not too much high resolution, because you're not gonna print it all over the wall, just like maybe this size or something, but still like 2000s should be good enough. All right, so first one done. Let's jump into our next adventure. Only 18 guys viewing right now. Come on. What is going on today? It's not that hot. Get some ice cream. I'm sweating here too. Come on. That's kind of depressing. All right, let's do something more. By the way, I also want to keep my live streams a little bit shorter. I'm not saying that because not too many people watch today. I'm like meaning in general, because like I feel afterwards, if you want to rewatch that, if you have a 6-hour live stream, that's a bit much also for the people who watch live. So I thought maybe 3 hours is a good kind of time set, so you can watch it afterwards. And also when you're live with it, it's kind of 3 hours is something you can handle or manage to get in. And like 6 hours, that's like half a day, basically, half a like a wake day. You know what I mean? So that's a bit too much. Let's save this real quick, so I maybe can reference that when I post it on Instagram. What is this? It's a giant picture here. Let's. Oh, wow. I really want to take more pictures in the future. Like my own pictures. That's also a nice effect, this one. That's also very easy to do. This, you just like photograph and then just like turn the angle and that's it. But it looks awesome. You can do so many cool things with that. Hey, Aaron from South Africa. Thanks for joining. You painted pink. Oh, I did? No, I don't think so. Because I don't have it on now, but was it still on pink? Because I thought I switched over to black. But it worked, so that's good. But yeah, that shouldn't happen. That is a very kind of nice edit here. I think this is also digital painting. Yeah, that's a painting. Okay, but it's very nice. Yeah. I should do more digital painting. Not in live stream, but like in general, you know, in my free time. What else could we do? If you see something else, let me know. For some effects like this one, you need 2 pictures of the same location, so I can't do that from online pictures, but yeah. See, wow, there's like very skilled people here. Look at that. That is pretty impressive. It's like the biggest pain of this is to find the pictures that match well. By the way, that is pretty interesting. You see, like he combined a picture of the bike riding on the road with a photo of a bridge. So that's actually pretty smart, because then you have like a city in front of you without stuff in the foreground. So that's actually pretty smart to do it like that. We can actually try that. Let's see if we find some pictures like that. So motorcycle from behind. Should we enter from behind? Does it work? Racing. I mean, he's in a corner. A bit of a pain to select that. What, I'm not sure what I would search for to find a picture from behind like that. Oh, sorry. Oh, God. Now we can try that. Although it's probably better if you have someone. This is from the perspective, it's not ideal. This fits pretty well. On the other hand, the background is blurred anyways. Yeah, we can give it a try. Why not? If it doesn't work, we can still try to find other pictures, right? So let's see. Okay. No, we don't want to have new. I want to open this 1 second. Downloads, and then we open up, I guess, this picture, and then we place the other one in here. Place. And so now we have to be kind of tricky with, let's make this transparent. And then, wait a second. So the horizon here is like this. Unless we rotate not the foreground, but the background. Wait a second. So let's make this transparent. And then take the city and rotate the city to the side, like so. Maybe that's even better, because then it's like, it's a bit confusing. And it's maybe easier to kind of, what would you say, hide the fact that they don't fit really well. Okay, so let's make a selection here. There we go. By the way, you can, if you go middle mouse button, you can move the selection around. And if you, like, you can connect these dots if you hold shift. And then if you keep holding shift and you press control and use your mouse wheel, you can also zoom in and out while doing the selection. And now I'm pressing middle mouse, like the mouse wheel down, basically. And I can move the image around. So you can go really close. And if I go control, I can zoom in and out. So that's pretty easy. And it gives you a very nice way to select things kind of precisely in the image. What is this, by the way? It's like some kind of, maybe the brake or something. Okay, we're almost done. Oh, we don't have to go down here. Okay, I have to fix this afterwards. Let's zoom out and just go over here and here and here and here. Okay. And then I want to subtract this area here. Whoops. All right. And actually I want to feather this a little bit here as a selection. So let's go select and feather. This will also feather it on the side. So that's a bit of a problem, but I can fix this afterwards. Let's go with like, let's say 3 pixels, and then that looks okay. Let's put a mask on that. Okay, you're wrong side. Invert pixel selection. All right. That didn't work. Okay, I created a ton of masks here. 1 second. So we want to go like this. Okay. Yeah, I guess that works. Oh, we don't have to care about the outer edge because we will cut this anyway. We'll crop into it. So that's good. Okay. The city is okay, but it kind of looks strange. Let's move this over a little bit, maybe. Oh, yeah. Let's maybe do it like this. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Okay, so I want to open up this picture again here, which doesn't work because it's already open. Okay, never mind. Let's duplicate this layer and then put it in front, rotate it back to its original location, move this in, and then average blur. Boom, okay. And now we need basically the mask of the, wait a second. Actually, I need the mask of this. Okay, that makes sense. Good. Like that. Okay, that's good. That's a bit too small. Maybe we don't, I think we see that. Well, 1 second. Let's set it to soft light first. And then, yeah, we have to resize the mask probably a little bit. Or, 1 second, let's delete this. Make the selection again, and then go to select and grow this by maybe 6 pixels. Yeah, let's go like that. Mask. Okay. So now we have this kind of ambient light on here. It's still too bright, of course. Although, let's check the other picture, our source picture or inspiration. There we go. The brakes. Okay, interesting. So what else does this guy do here? Okay. So first of all, let's blur the background. Make a live filter for lens blur. Play around with these adjustments a little bit. Bloom factor. Oh, okay. Bloom color. Okay. Good. All right. So let's see. I think I want to make this into a group and then put the mask on top of the group so I can put in more stuff in here. Let's make a rectangle over this stuff here and then probably pick this color and see if we can have kind of a light effect on here. So we need to add some light effects. Yeah, problem is there's no light effects in the original picture. 1 second. Maybe we should drag this down a bit more. Let's make it like this. And then I guess, where's the, there's the lens blur. Okay. So let's duplicate the, no, that was deleting it. Let's duplicate this. Just the lens blur, sorry. Okay, and put this on top of everything, like so. And you probably want to preserve alpha. Why doesn't this work? Hello? Preserve alpha should protect the edges, but doesn't do anything right now. Did I? That's strange. Okay, let's delete that. Let's make a new live filter for Gaussian blur then. Put this up here. Preserve alpha. Doesn't work either. So why? Of course not. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's invert this. Invert, there we go. And then we use this to paint some blur into the background. Let's make this white. And then reduce the opacity, set the hardness to 0. The size should be a bit bigger. Okay, and then let's see if I paint this in here. Okay, maybe get some more opacity here. There's this kind of strange edge, but the reason for that is that I made this kind of adjustment different, like this color adjustment. But now that we paint this on here, let's make this bigger. That looks very blurry. Okay, let's go like this. And then I go in here with a small brush, hard edge, 100%, maybe not that hard edge. And then we go to black. And then I can paint this out here again. So now the driver is sharp and the background is blurred. Let's make this a bit smaller. That's too small. Whoa. 1 second. Let's blur this a bit more here. There we go. Okay, 1 second, almost done. Let's click on this with Alt This tells me where I have like holes in my selection. As you can see here, it's pretty easy to spot those. And then we click somewhere else and it's fixed. Good. So we have that. And now we have a blurred background. And we still have this stupid line here, so I have to fix that a little bit. 1 second. Maybe I can just move the mask down or up. Oh no, down is the right one. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit better. All right. So now we actually have to add some lights. Let's see. Let's have a look here. I had some, this is pretty smart. These kind of, let's see if we had some kind of, wait a second. Riverside, bank, shore, bank. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Coast. This is or maybe wait a second. We have some better stuff here now. Okay, let's go to Pinterest real quick. No, sorry, Pixabay. Light effect. Wait a second, I created my own bouquet brush, so maybe that works here well. Let's create a new layer in between these two. Set it to screen. Then I take my brush, set that to white. Brushes, Ollie brushes. Nee, this is oil. All right. There is my bouquet multi-color brushes. Let's see if that works. They're probably too small. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Easy. I have to set up a color here. Let's go with maybe orange. No, let's go with a green. Greenish green. Go with that blue here. Blop. There we go. And I make this a lot smaller. Hey. There we go. Okay, want to do this again. Let's see with the color variations here. That seems a bit harsh. Hue chitter. Let's not chitter too much. Let's chitter just a little bit. And then I want to click here and then hold shift and click here. So this creates a line. And then click on the other side again and then go back and forward. And this should go and become brighter over time. And then maybe also resize that. Okay, that looks like bubbles. Okay, let's change the color here. Okay, let's reduce the chitter even more. Whoops. There we go, like that. Luminosity chitter, that's okay. Let's go red. And then maybe some dark blue. Some green maybe. Okay. Wait a second, I still need that kind of mask here. Should we use that mask? I think that's okay. And then just erase these parts here. There we go. This go back to the normal brush. Yeah, that's good. Just erase it on the eraser. Okay, so we're coming closer to our desired result. Let's maybe duplicate this. Okay, group this and then have a hue on there. Sorry, HSL adjustment. What the? Okay, that's not right. This is the one, okay. Maybe just put it on the second one. Yeah, it looks kind of... Yeah. I still have to add some more effects. But before we do that, let's have a look at these kind of light leak things. So I want to add this here. Where did that go? What? What just happened? Let's add another one. Ah, there we go. That's a bit better. Let's put this on top here real quick. And then let's make some... Let's go in here. What is happening? Okay. Anybody still watching? All right, so this is from my, where's the styles? This is from my, oh, there's the styles, interesting, should be down here. From my light leaks pack. If I click on this, this should turn this into light leaks. Do have the wrong color right now. This looks good. Let's go here to the swatches. Light leaks, there we go. Light leak gradients. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at those. And then maybe go with vivid light. Let me see if this kind of, the mythical gradients are better for this. Oh, where are they? There we go. Yes, this is actually better for that. I guess I want to duplicate this and then rasterize it. Let's move this over here, or maybe move it down here and make it small. We can leave it like that. Rasterize this. No. Okay. And then let's hide this here. Is my stream still smooth? Because we have a lot of layers and probably the picture is pretty big from the size too. And now I want to go to mesh warp and basically put this over here somewhere. Let's click on apply and then pull this down a little bit, like so. Does this make sense? Let's put some glow on that. Maybe some inner glow too. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. So this is getting better. Maybe crop this right now. So we have a better kind of idea where this is going. I suppose we give this guy some space to race into. Yeah, that's kind of okay. Let's merge visible. Oh, okay. Takes a little bit. And then soft light. So we get this kind of pop effect. And then, I mean, this is very centered. I don't think like stripes would be possible here, but we can try. Let's change this gradient. That's not good. Could we not have something in red? What's going on? Oh, it's vivid light. Okay. Yeah, let's go with lighten. Duplicate that. And then rasterize it. Rasterize, okay. Don't preserve effects. There we go. Let's turn this off again. And now we want to rotate this. Put it somewhere here. Let's make this a bit shorter. I guess he's getting pretty complicated to handle otherwise. Yeah, let's see, maybe like this, mesh warp, and so let's put this here. Okay, that's not exactly. There we go. And then this should be Like, I have no idea. Down here, probably more. Like so. And this flowing probably over here. That looks pretty good. Like so. Push this up a little bit more. Because it just came across us. And like that looks pretty okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's click on apply. And then I want to have a live filter for a depth of field here. Radius, pretty strong. Make this small. Does it not work? Well, it's pretty weak. Let's go here for 300. Does it work? Yeah, it does. Okay, pretty cool. Okay, let's go to 250. And maybe make this a little bit bigger here, like so. Okay, that's good. And then again, go here, have an inner glow. Centered. Does this do something? I think I'm on the wrong layer right now. No, I'm not. Radius. Oh, there we go. That is not working very well. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, it's not amazing. Okay, that's certainly not working. Let's rasterize this. Okay. Is my stream stuck? No, I hope not. Does this really take so long? Come on. Well, there we go. You can use the smileys. do some hot sauce smileys. Come on. There you go, hot sauce. Oh, why doesn't it work? Oh, my computer is like, I shouldn't probably click around on my computer while this is going on. There we go. Hot sauce. Okay. I really like the new smileys. Okay, this is taking forever. Thank you, Stephen. Come on, do something. I mean, it looks pretty nice. I think I want to add some more effects, but it looks pretty nice. I think we should do probably some rasterizing of the background and stuff so the picture gets a bit smaller. Almost done. What's the time? 2:42. Okay, that's pretty good. What is this? Are you kidding me? What is this? The matrix. The matrix is showing through. The hell? Okay, let's undo this. Was this there before? What's going on right now? No, it's not here. Right now there we go. Come on. Come on, Affinity Photo. You can do it. Let's duplicate this. Is that too much? Wait a second. Maybe on the second one, let's turn off this depth of field. And also let's turn off the effects. Yeah, that's okay. And then maybe reduce this a little bit. Although, it's kind of cool. It's probably not exactly right. I feel like when I look at it smaller, I feel like this should be rotated a little bit to the left. Let's take these two and then let's see if we can do this afterwards or if this completely now doesn't work anymore. Yeah, so that makes a bit more sense. Doesn't look as cool though. Yeah, maybe not. That's not so good. Let's keep it like that. It's not correct, but it looks better. Okay, let's go to oh yeah, first of all I want to rasterize maybe. Should I rasterize the background? Oh, there's a lens blur on that too. Rasterize and trim. Let's see. That worked well. Let's go with this one, rasterize and trim. That worked well. Not really. Okay. That didn't work. Okay, let's keep that. Let's save this before everything crashes. Save as, yes. Instagram. Let's call this Night Rider. Night Rider. There we go. Okay, so I want to look for some lens flare. Let's go for lens flare. Detracts from the main image? Really? You think so? I think it looks pretty cool. Does it detract? Oh, we have some nice stuff here. Wait a second, let's reset this. We can try this one, we can try this one. We can also combine them. There we have some stuff here. This is good. All right. Okay, let's try these. This is a bit of police style here, but let's try that. Okay, yes please. Yes please. Online shopping for free. That's maybe a bit too much, but we can try. Yes please. And then also this one. Maybe not. Okay, let's not do that. Let's place these here from downloads. Oh, come on. They're gonna go in the background, of course. Let's put this up there. Okay. So let's see. Let's rotate this to the side like so. Stretch it out. And then set this to lighten. Maybe over here. Yeah, maybe that's not so good. How about this one? Lighten. Make it big, rotate it. We can also put it somewhere over here, but it's kind of not looking as good as I thought it would. Can put it over here. No, that's also not good. So let's delete these two. Let's try this one at last. You can also do something else like color dodge. Add is better. Yay. Well, it's probably a bit too much. Maybe down here. And then, of course, we need the mask of the rider. Oh, I think that's okay. Let's invert that. Select invert. And then put it here. Boom. There we go. Oh, it's now, it's cut in the middle. So that's actually not what we need. Although I can just paint in the rest. Real quick, 1 second. What is this on? Brush. Let's take the normal brush, make it a little bit bigger, and set it to white. And then just paint this in here. What's happening right now? Oh, okay. Okay, let's go to HSL. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, never mind. Let's delete this. All right, a gradient overlay. Yes, we should try that. Let's make an overlay here. And then go to our good old mythical gradients, like so. Set it to maybe soft light. Or should we go something else? Let's see. Color dodge. Let's go with color dodge for a second. Try some different variations here. Okay, maybe set it to soft light as usual. Oh, okay. That's nice. Finally joined a live stream. Hi, Martin. How are you doing? Okay. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. Let's save this real quick. And then I'm gonna save this, wait a second. Let's make merge visible. Yeah. Okay, that takes a little bit. Hi. Okay. Why does it take so long? Should be super quick, like snappy. All right. This looks actually different. It's not too bad. Okay, let's copy this, make a new file from that. And then let's close this other version here. Yes, let's save this real quick. And then we can go with this into NIK Collection because it's easier. It doesn't like computer is a bit more relaxed. You see, super fast, so that's good. Okay, again, let's take our good old vignette filter here. Give it like a center focus, you see, like it's a little bit more focused to the center. And then add filter. Should we try the blur again? I feel like NIK Collection just has a lot more, like a lot more satisfying blur. Okay, let's add this. And then we could, where is this? Why is this not here? Stylize, do you see that somewhere? Here, photo stylizer. Let's have a look at that. Holy crap, okay, that's pretty good. Let's reduce the strength here a little bit. This is like a bit too much tomato. Ooh. Oh, okay. I mean, NIK Collection just has pretty good colors. Like this is not bad too. This one is good. I mean, this is also nice. I feel like the light is a little bit on the tomato side, but I mean, it's just a slight. Is it better like this or like this? It's actually better like this, right? But we can go here and reduce the opacity and have just a little bit. Like so, just like a hint. Yeah, it's just a hint in there. Okay. Ooh, Glamour Glow. Is Glamour Glow good for this? No. Okay. What's low key? No. Skylight, tonal, vignette. Detail extractor. No. Cross processing. That's kind of good. Yeah, let's keep that. I've been using your mythical gradients. I think like the mythical gradients, you can use it in almost all the pictures. It's like really good. I really enjoyed it. I use it so much. Really nice. So thank you for getting them. Polaroid transfer. I think we have done enough with color. Paper toner. Where's the grain? Photo grain here. Photo grain. Should we add some grain? Grains per pixel. That's too much. Like just a slight bit of, let's see, soft, hard. Let's keep them rather soft. Contrast. go like this. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So this is the before, and this is the after. It's a slight change, but I feel like it's like a lot more there. You see, like this is like really combining the background, the foreground, and it feels like an actual photo now. Although this, not so good. That is like, the foreground here is kind of, oh, 1 second. That's probably the blur. The blur? Maybe also the vignette. Okay, so let's reduce the vignette a little bit. Opacity, reduce that. Like so. Yeah, still not good. Why are they suddenly such big bands here? What is doing that? The cross processing is doing that. Okay, found the Okay, we can do something here. We can just place here a point where this shouldn't happen in this area. Opacity 0. You see, now we have a control point here. And so now it's still happening for some reason. What? Why? Okay, that's strange. Let's make a second point right next to that. It's still giving me this kind of fat light band here. Okay, let's delete these 2 points. And then go the other. Oh, we can. Let's create a point up here. Turn this on. So we have this only up here in these areas. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now we have this. It's just a slight change, but sorry, it helps. All right, let's click on OK. Whoop. Boom, there we go. It's just a very tiny change, but yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, I feel like, I hope you're happy with that. Whoops, close that one. So we started with this picture and we ended up with this picture. I feel like we put it in there. It kind of feels real. Pretty happy with that. Could do more, but yeah, it's okay. What do you say? Hope you're happy. Procedural texture. I kind of prefer the NIK Collection grain because I think like NIK Collection is actually basing the grain on analog film, so it's kind of more, it's more kind of a real thing compared to the Affinity Photo grain. But we can actually make a comparison. 1 second. Let's save this real quick. Let's export this. This is 3000, so that's pretty cool. Let's go here, Instagram. Save this. I think we call it Night Rider, right? Night Rider. There we go. Okay. So we saved that. Let's close that. Let's open up a picture. What kind of picture? Let's use this picture from before. And then let's copy this, duplicate. Let's go into NIK Collection now. Oh, wait. Let's resize this first. Let's make this half the size, 2500. Okay, good. Is this too small? It should be big enough. Okay, so let's go NIK Collection, color effects, and then film grain down here. So let's add kind of a substantial amount of grain here. So that's that. Click on OK. And now the other one, procedural, I guess you mean this kind of noise thing here. This one is what you mean? Go like this. And then now we can just make this kind of effect here. Mask to below. And so we have this kind of comparison now between the different areas. Okay, the second grain that I created with NIK Collection is stronger, so we have to go in here and make this a bit stronger. Oh, and this doesn't go stronger, you see? Like when I do it stronger, it's kind of, it's not changing the size of the grain, which is already kind of a problem. You see, like if I zoom in here, you see this? The intensity, it's kind of, the intensity basically is the contrast, but it's not changing the grain size. And so that's, you see, it's completely staying still. There's nothing moving. And let's duplicate this again. Duplicate and then turn this off, delete this. If I go into NIK Collection, plug in NIK Collection, color effects. Let's zoom in here. Okay, so now you can see the before and after. Let's go here a little bit over, like so. So now if I go, you can see here it tells me grain per pixel, 159. So I can really go very precisely and make less of that. You can see now it's a very fine grain and it's getting finer. And it's not just a contrast. You see, like these are pretty strong grains and these are finer grains, and then they go even finer. Like there is kind of a jump, so I think they also use kind of a texture or something, because you can see here from this point on, it's kind of giving me more contrast, and then at a certain point it jumps again and again gives me more contrast. But when you go here to the finer grains, you can see that this is like suddenly this kind of, like you see here, this little effect you have here. Let's zoom in here a little bit more. Can we see it now? You see, like it's actually getting finer as a grain. This is really fine grain, and then it's getting stronger. And at some point, it's just like seems to get more contrast. But a smaller one, you see here, it's actually moving around. So that's pretty nice. And it feels like, I feel like it's more, it feels more analog from how it looks. Of course, this is very, very extreme, but if you go kind of softer, and you can also set them to soft and hard, which basically is just a blur. And then you can also have kind of a film contrast. You see that also makes a kind of a effect. You see how strong the contrast is in the picture. So you have some more settings that makes it a little bit more interesting and looks a little bit more real to my feeling of when you add that. And with the stuff you have in Affinity Photo, it's kind of just contrast, and that's it. And it looks like, you see these hard edges here, it doesn't look really real. It looks very digital. So that's a bit of a problem. You can go uniform. Let's see. Gaussian and uniform. But if you zoom in here, you see like it's pixels, has like hard edges. Of course, if you zoom in everywhere, it's pixels. But if you zoom out like this, it looks very digital. It's not round. It's not like, it's very hard edged. You see all these lines here in there? That's a bit of a problem. You have these lines. If you zoom out, you don't see it as much, but it's kind of still there. So it's not actual, like it's noise. It doesn't say grain, it's noise. So that's a bit different. Yeah. All right. So I feel like NIK Collection does a really good job with these kind of analog kind of things. Yeah, it would be interesting to see that printed. That's true. If there's a difference or not with that. Ooh, sorry. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's, I think like we are over 3 hours now, so that's also a good time to end the stream. But before you go, let me remind you that I turned on the, wait a second. You can support me now. You can join my channel. I want to try that out. You see, like if you want to support my channel, of course, the videos will stay free. You get as a reward this kind of icon here next to your name in the live stream. Oh, also in comments. So that's pretty nice. And in the live chat, you get these smileys that you can use. So as a kind of a reward for that, if you want to support my channel, all the videos I do, all the free content, the free community on Facebook, stuff like that. Yeah, this doesn't have sound right now, but I'm talking about what it is, what I do there. So if you want to do that, I would be happy. And it's just on YouTube. You don't have to go to Patreon and make a new account and all that kind of stuff. It's just on YouTube, directly through YouTube. So yeah, that's possibility now. And also now you have this kind of join button on my page and next to each of the videos, which is pretty crazy, but yeah, there it is. On each of my videos now you have the join button. Because this is on YouTube, so it's fully integrated into YouTube, which is very nice. So I guess if you now write a comment here, there should be a little icon next to your name as one of my supporters. That's pretty awesome. Probably only under my videos, because otherwise you would have like a ton of icons if you support multiple channels. All right, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the live stream and the things we edited. Let's open up the pictures we created. So we created this picture here. One second, where is it? There we go. Oh my God. Oh yeah, we created this one, which you have seen right now. And we also created this cool one where the city is coming out of the phone. There we go. Is it? Didn't I not export that? Okay, I have to export that later. This one. Okay, thank you very much and see you in my next live stream. And I will post the challenge hopefully tomorrow if I think about it. Yeah, thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye. And also thank you for my new supporters of the channel who subscribed to the membership today. Thank you very much. Bye.